Welcome to my first ever comp. This is just the mats and the spectators before we get into my comp. So I weighed in 86 kilos. So this was in the March of this year, and I weighed in about 86. I typically walk around about anywhere between sort of 88 and 89. So I'm 45. So I'm in Masters 3, I think I was, and there was only one other person in my category. So it was just me against him, and we had to fight twice. So this is round one coming up shortly, and I'll put round two up in a few weeks' time. So circling, very nervous, but I wanted to get the ankle pick, which my professor Jake had been working on with me in some private lessons, and I got it, which was a good start. So within a few seconds, scored 2 points. I was extremely nervous and I wasted so much energy. I was absolutely exhausted after this first round. The second round was a lot closer. I think I won this one like 19 points to 0. But the second one, well, I'll let you see that in a future video. So I've got Simon in my corner. He's a black belt at the academy. Was coaching me through. I wasn't aware I had to get my knee to the floor at this early stage in my career, but thankfully got another 3 points there. So it's like 5-0, something like that. Early doors. So I'd already built a fairly commanding lead, but you'd think I'd relax a little bit, but no, I didn't. Littered with mistakes, littered with opportunities that I missed and wasn't aware of. Particularly with the armbar, that was there pretty much all day long, which, to be fair, Simon was telling me, but I didn't spot it. So here's a little bit of confusion because I had two coaches. I had Lucas, the owner of the academy, but he wasn't there when my match started, and Simon asked me, do you want me to coach you, and kindly record it at the same time, and I said yes, and I'm appreciative. Lucas come along and was in my corner as well, which... one coach, that's fair enough. So Simon's talking to me there, just telling me I'm significantly up on points, and just sort of relax and take my time, really. But as you can see, I kind of ignored him. But it's hard to be composed in there. A lot of spectators, although I wasn't aware of them, to be perfectly honest. I really was focused on my opponent and trying not to let down my friends, my family, and the academy. I was keen to pick up the gold. As you can see, the arm bars there. Could have just grabbed that top arm. Don't really know what I'm doing here. Possibly maybe looking for a Kimura, pinning his arm, go around the neck and sort of snooking myself here a little bit. I could have handled that position a little bit better, I feel. But nonetheless, it was a great experience. Learned a huge amount, and would certainly do it again. Maybe doing it in a couple of weeks' time. Just got a lot on at the moment, but hoping to get there and compete again as a blue belt. So we get moved here when I thought I was in a fairly dominant position, really. I appreciate you can't go smashing into the crowd, but I was a bit disappointed to be moved here and reset. And I don't really feel like we probably got reset that accurately, but the ref's doing a good job. And you've got to take the referee's decision, but don't know. I think I had his elbow across a bit more, his right elbow. I thought that was across his face. Sort of have a little, facial expression there to sort of show my disagreement with it. But anyway, you ain't got time to argue with it. It's not football. So the ref's decision is final. Again, there's the armbar. Could have just fell back on that. Could have just took it. It's right there. He's literally right there. So it's been hard for me to watch this. I've watched it a couple of times, but it's actually been hard. I normally switch it off sort of halfway through. Simon's telling me to get up, which fortunately I did. Nearly got rolled there. And then into the mount and score some more points. The ref will give me another 3 at some point. Oh, actually, I didn't score that one. But I'm way in front here. Not that I really looked at the leaderboard. Sort of felt like I was wearing him down a little bit more at this point. I thought, I was getting like into a bit more side control there. I was going to try and move into a head and arm choke, although I'm on the wrong side. But I know that now. Then attempt this with the leg. Not sure where I'm going with that leg. Just sort of, try and get it around his head or do something. Again, we get reset, which glad of a breather at this point. Sort of blowing a little bit, especially with the weight cut as well. Gum shield's almost spat out, but hey, it's a great experience. I slept well that night. Only sparred 2 rounds, so resets in the middle, and off we go again. As Simon's just pointed out, I've got the underhook, and really need to capitalise on it. Really, but in all honesty, I didn't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing now. Trying to get that arm across, but my body's on the wrong side for the triangle anyway, for the head and arm triangle. So not entirely sure what I'm doing. Just trying to maybe clear his knee, get my knee out, score another few points. And there's another 3, which is pleased. So. Again, 20 seconds to go. Almost got myself into another head and arm triangle here, but just ran out of time. So great experience. So this was my first round. Same opponent in the second round. I think I would have finished this if I had a bit more time, but I didn't, and that's the way it goes. So here I am getting my gold. So as I said, just me and Dave, I think the gentleman's name was. And it was good to compete against someone of my own age and my own weight. Felt very strong. I think the gym pays off. I'm really pleased to bring home the gold for Gracie Swindon. So on to my next one. But thanks for watching. Please comment below and let me know where I went wrong.